Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is because it is my favorite time of the week. That means it's time to save some money on some amazing Nintendo Switch games. And there is currently a big Christmas eShop sale going on. You do not want to miss this one, so let's go ahead and get right into the video. That's right, it's time to save some money on some amazing Switch games, and this is a pretty cool eShop because it has some pretty strange games on sale that I think you're gonna enjoy. But before we get started, here's the winner of an eShop gift card right here because that's what I like to do. If you would like to have the same opportunity, all you have to do is be a subscriber and be following me on Instagram. And whenever you follow me on Instagram, just let me know that you came from my YouTube. And this is just what I do for my community every single week. I like to give back to you guys. You guys are amazing. Before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, that would truly mean the world to me. And now let's just go ahead and get into these amazing deals. The first game we're talking about today is Okami HD, and this is currently $4.99, and that's 75% off the full price, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been. Okami is just an amazing game, period. Like, I think it came out on the Wii, if I'm not mistaken. The graphics are like this cel-shaded painting art style, and they're just timeless. The game is great, and they actually just announced the second Okami game, I think last night at the Game Awards. So yeah, this is the perfect time to jump into this adventure. So I can't remember if I talked about this game last week, but Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga is currently $11.99. That's 80% off the full price, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been. This is one of those games where it was like, oh my god, it's $30. This is the time to pick it up. Then it went to $25, then it went to $20, then it went to $18. When it hit $15, I was like, yep, this game will never be cheaper than this, and for this price, everybody should pick this up. I enjoy Lego games, and I enjoy Star Wars games, so for me, this is a no-brainer. Now that this game is only $12, I mean, what are we doing here? So Dicey Dungeons is also on sale, and this is currently $1.99, and that's 87% off the full price. Dicey Dungeons is a strange game for me, because I feel like earlier this year I heard a lot of people talking about this game, but I think it came out all the way back in 2020 on the Switch, or maybe even before that. It's strange for me to explain it because it's like a dice game, but it's kind of like an adventure game at the same time. I really don't know how to put it to make it not sound boring. If you have $2 and you want to take a gamble on something, buy Dicey Dungeons. This game is phenomenal. It really is. So Dredge is also on sale right now, and this is currently $12.49, and that's 50% off the full price, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been. Captain your fishing trawler to explore a collection of remote islands and their surrounding depths to see what lies below. Sell your catch to locals and complete quests to learn more about each area's troubled past. This is another game that's kind of hard for me to explain what's going on. I've talked about this game more in depth in a Hidden Gems video. I can't remember which video, but yeah, this game is really special. This is one of those games that actually has like a strange atmosphere, and it really gets you immersed into it. Beyond the Steel Sky is also on sale right now, and this is currently $4.99, and that's 88% off the full price, and this is another game where it's the lowest price this game has ever been. You are Robert Foster. A child has been abducted in a brutal attack. You have vowed to bring him home, but the trail has led you from your community of desert wasteland dwellers to Union City, one of the last remaining megacities in the world, ravaged by shattering wars and political meltdown. So I could be wrong, but I think there's either a sequel or a game that came before this one, maybe a prequel or something. I didn't know much about this game, but I actually picked it up at a random game store because it came in like a steel case and it was on sale. And yeah, this game is actually pretty incredible, at least in my opinion, so definitely check this one out. Oceanhorn 2 Knights of the Lost Realm is also on sale right now, and this is currently $11.99. Guess what? That's 60% off, and this is another game where it's the lowest price it's ever been. I like to talk about this game whenever it does go on sale because I really enjoy this and the first one, and they are Zelda clones, but there are a lot of Zelda clones out there, and I think this is one of the few Zelda clones that has its own identity, that really does its own thing. You can easily see that it takes some inspiration from Breath of the Wild. That being said, I really like how it's like this almost like steampunk, futuristic Breath of the Wild or something. very hard for me to explain. I guess I'm not really good at explaining games when you break it down, but this is a great game, and now it's the lowest price it's ever been, so check this one out. Speaking of Zelda clones, or Zelda-inspired games, Blossom Tales: The Sleeping King is also on sale, and this is currently $3.74, and that's 75% off the full price. In last week's video, we talked about the second Blossom Tales game. I think that game is great. They're both really good, but I think I prefer the first one, and the second one last week on sale was like $10, great deal. This one is only $3.74. Pick this up digitally because these games physically are like $100, and they're very good games, very charming, but me myself, I don't think I'll ever be in the position to buy a $100 game. If it's up to $100 or $3.74, in my opinion, the choice is very easy. There's a little creepy game called Darkwood on sale, and this is currently $4.49, and that's 70% off the full price. Earlier this year, for Halloween, I made, I think, a top 20 horror games video or something like that. It's probably the genre I know the least about, but when I was making that video, I really did a lot of research because I wanted to make sure I went and found games that were not only scary, but were also just really good games, like incredible games that just happen to be horror games. And that's when I discovered Darkwood. At first, maybe just off the graphics, you might not think this is going to be a game that can get you scared or that will be creepy. But don't let that fool you. This game really is amazing. And even if you're not a fan of horror games, in my opinion, this is just a must-play game. Now let's talk about a game called Super Chariot, and this is currently $1.99. Maneuver the wheeled coffin of the dead king through 25 levels and 5 colorful environments, trying to ignore the insults of the king's ghost. Set out on an epic adventure and give his majesty the trip of his death. Guide a super chariot, containing the remains of your king through a network of subterranean caverns. You can play this game on your own or with a friend, and lead the brave princess and her faithful fiancé through the catacombs in search of the ideal resting spot for the king. This game is awesome, and I talked about this game earlier this year. I can't remember if I put it in a multiplayer game video or a hidden gems video. Regardless of what video I put it in, this is a game that flies under the radar, but is actually a very solid adventure. What Lies in the Multiverse is also on sale, and this is currently $2.99, and that's 80% off the full price. Yeah, I cannot campaign for this game enough. It is so strange and so freaking weird, but so funny and so damn good. And I never hear people talk about this. So every time it's on an eShop sale video, I talk about it. I wanted to talk about it more, so I put it in a hidden gems video. But now I'm talking about it again in an eShop video once again because I need you to play this game. This is such a damn good 2D platformer. It's weird, it's wacky, it's very fun. The graphics are great. The story it's a little out there, but I think the story adds to the adventure. And this is another game you just don't want to miss. So Astronite is also on sale, and this is currently $7.49, and that's 50% off the full price. I actually picked this game up maybe last Black Friday or maybe last Christmas. I know it was last year around the holidays, and one of my amazing subscribers actually showed me this game, so shout out to them. I think it was only $10 at Walmart. So I ordered it. I really wasn't expecting much, and yeah, I started playing it. I think I beat the entire game in a weekend. Very solid game. Take control of the brave explorer Astronite in this 1-bit Metroidvania and explore a huge map with different zones full of hidden secrets. Fight many different enemies, exploring platforming areas, and defeat big bosses that will stand in your way. Your goal is clear. Eliminate the invasive species from your home planet. It essentially just reminds me of maybe like a Super Nintendo or even an NES game, just in modern times. And I really like how it's just in black and white. Yeah, this game is awesome. Monster Hunter Rise is also on sale, and to be honest, when the hell is this game not on sale? It's only $9.99. That's 75% off. That's the price this game is always when it's on sale, but the reason why I like to continue to talk about it is it really is such a good game. It's arguably in the top 20 Switch games of all time. If you have it even higher up in your list or lower, whatever is closer to number one, I wouldn't have a problem with that. It really does hold up. The setting is beautiful. The music is amazing. I'm not the biggest Monster Hunter fan, and some of the older games feel like, I don't know if the word is sluggish, but just not right, at least to me. This game is a lot more accessible, and I think it has better movement, and it's the perfect way to get into Monster Hunter games. I would either say this or maybe Monster Hunter Stories. There's a new Monster Hunter game on the way, and that game looks incredible. There is a huge rumor out right now that it's actually being worked on for the Switch 2 as well, and might even be a Switch 2 launch game maybe? I don't know. This is the perfect time to jump into the Monster Hunter series, and if you enjoy this, pick up the DLC for this. It is amazing. And the last game I want to talk about is technically a bunch of games. It's LEGO Harry Potter Collection, and it's currently $5.99. That's 80% off the full price, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been. These games are amazing, and they still hold up. If you're not a LEGO fan or a Harry Potter fan, you might not enjoy this, but even then, I would say still pick it up, because the games are great. In this collection, you play through all 7 years, or 7 books, or 7 movies of Harry Potter. You play through the entire Harry Potter series. And even though it's a LEGO game, they are so damn fun, very immersive, and I consider Harry Potter Christmas movies for some reason, so this is actually the best time to play these games. There is a rumor right now that these games are being remastered, and to be honest, I don't think they need a remaster at all. They hold up incredibly well. You're paying $6 for multiple games, and at that price, it's like, you would be kind of dumb not to pick this up. Ladies and gentlemen, there was another amazing, incredible, awesome, fantastic eShop sale with some great games for cheap prices. So in the comments below, let me know what you guys might be picking up, any other sales that you think I should check out. Just start a conversation and Start a conversation. There we go. And remember, if you made it to this part of the video, I appreciate your support. So you should hit a like and subscribe, and you should follow me on Instagram, and I will bless you with 1 million years of good luck. And yeah, you guys know me. I'll see you very soon with a new video. Peace out.